Hello everyone, myself Manas Solapure. I am studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore in Information Science Engineering. My topic is notation, big O, big theta and big omega. Let us see big O, big theta and big omega. There are three different notation, big O, big theta and big omega. Big theta is used when the running time is the same of all cases. Big O for the worst case running time and big omega for the best case running time. Big O notation. It is defined as upper bound, and upper bound as an algorithm is the most amount of time required, the worst case performance. Big O notation is used to describe asymptotic upper bound. Mathematically, if f of n, it describes the running time of an algorithm. F of n is omega of g of n if there exist positive constants c of n naught such that 0 lesser than equal to f of n lesser than equal to cg of n for all n greater than equal to n0, n used to given upper bound as the function. If a function is O of n, it is automatically O of n square as well. This is a graph of big O, time f of n, c g of n, n0. This one is n direction. Big omega notation. It is defined as lower bound, and lower bound on an algorithm is the least amount of time required, the most efficient way possible, in other words, best case. Just like O notations provide as asymptotic upper bound, big omega notation provide asymptotic lower bound. Let f of n define running time of an algorithm. F of n is said to be omega of g of n if there exist positive constant c and of n0 such that n lesser than equal to cg of n lesser than equal to f of n for all n greater than equal to n0n is used to given lower bounds functions. If a function is omega n square is the automatically omega of n as well. This is a graph of big omega. Big theta notation. It is defined as tightest bound, and the tightest bound is the best of all worst case times that the algorithm can take. Let f of n define the running time of an algorithm. F of n is said to be theta of g of n if f of n is big O of g of n and f of n is omega of g of n. Mathematically, g lesser than equal to f of n lesser than equal to c1g of n for n greater than equal to n0, 0 lesser than equal to c2, c2g of n lesser than equal to f of n for n greater than equal to n0. Merge both the equations, we get 0 lesser than equal to c2g of n lesser than equal to f of lesser than equal to g1 c1 g of n for n greater than equal to n naught. The equation simplify means there exist positive constants c1 and c2 that f of n is sandwich between c2 g of n and c1 g of n. This is a graph of theta notation. C of g of n, f of n, C2 g of n, NO, time directions and directions. Thank you.